Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Crazy Country Couponer, and I'm Jenny, the Crazy Country Couponer, and we're finally going to talk about the rebate apps, guys. We're going to start with Fetch because I'm more familiar with Fetch, and since it's Saturday, you can use this information with your receipts that you got today from Dollar General and save even more money on top of the deals that I've given you all week. So yes, you want to know. So come on in. But before you do, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And if you're not a crazy friend, well, before you come on with us, let's stop right now. Let's make you a crazy friend. Hit that subscription button below and that notification bell. That way you don't miss any deals, steals, glitches, free stuff, awesome information, hanging out with great folks. Make sure you read the comments. Because here at Crazy Country Couponer, we love to share. We want to hear about your deals. We want to hear even about your day. If it's a bad one, well, come on. That's what friends are for. All right. And guys and gals, here we are truly a community of friends. Please don't ever forget that. So if you need any one of us, you know, all you got to do is ask for it, and one of us will be there. Okay? We'll help you out. Alright, that being said, before we begin, and we usually don't do this, well, yes, we do. What are we talking about? I do this all the time. Impromptu prayer. Yep, and we're going to do an impromptu prayer, guys, because we've got another member another crazy friend who has a family member who that awful cancer stuff has jumped on. Okay, and well, most of us have been there, and so we want to send her good vibes, and we want to say a prayer for a loved one. Okay, so give me a sec of your time, and then we'll proceed on with our information. Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for us. We are so grateful, and we are so blessed in all things, Lord. And we all know in all things, well, there's a beginning and an end. But the end is not always as it seems. We should know that as well, because you've told us as much. And you also told us, if we stand together as a group, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that we can't do. We need your mercy, Lord. Yes, we do. You are so powerful. We need your blessing. We need healing. We need peace. For those that need it, reach out and touch them. If they need healing, heal them. If they need peace for their journey, give them the peace. If those left behind have needs, reach them as well, Lord. Take care of all those involved. In the name of Jesus the Light, amen. Okay? For anybody and everybody out there that may need that. Like I said, sometimes I just jump into impromptu prayer. Alright. It just means we've got to make the video a little shorter. Okay, guys. Now, let's talk about Fetch. Fetch and Ibotta and Get Upside are three of the most popular rebate apps that I know of. Okay? And Fetch is the easiest rebate app that I know of, and one I know the most about. So it's one we're going to tackle first. So really it's simple. If you don't have Fetch, you're going to go to your app store, or you don't have to even go there. Just go right here. Here is a link. Here's a link. I'm going to put it right here. And there's also one in the description box. And if you follow this link, it's going to give you $2 to start your account off with. So a great way to start, because you can start cashing out on Fetch on as little as $3. And by what I mean with that is Fetch pays you with gift cards. And it can even be a Visa gift card. I mean, I've literally bought Christmas, new shoes, all kinds of stuff using my Fetch account. Already now, I'm back up to $12 after cashing out. And it's as simple as just taking photographs of your receipts from almost any store and uploading or submitting it to Fetch. Now, on Fetch, there are certain items that give you more points, and points is what turns into dollars, okay? And how you find these items is when you go and open up your Fetch app that you want to do before you go do your shopping. You're going to see things that say special offers. Let's see. Discover offers. You see right here? Featured brands. These are special offers. Look, you even have offers on beer, okay? You can get $2 back because 1,000 points is $1. 3,000 points back on beer. Dollar Shave Club, Unilever, $1.50 back on... This is Walgreens. Some things are store specific, but it will tell you. And if it doesn't tell you a store specifically, then any store works, okay? These are other stores and places that they give you extra store coupons, offers, not coupons, for rebates back. Like at Casey's, you spend $25 at Casey's, and you're going to get $1.50 back. If that's on pizza, you got another offer down here for pizza that will stack with that. That's 450 points. And there's another one, if you order in the app, I think it's another 200 points. And all those will go together just by doing that one thing that you may do anyway, okay? Now, spend $13 at Burger King if you did that in the last 7 days, because you can submit your receipts up to 7 days. But there's so many, Scott toilet paper, things you buy every day. If you go to Casey's and get snacks and stuff, you know, but go in and open it up, go through all your offers, and get familiar with what is being offered. And when you go shopping, you know that there is a extra bonus amount for that. So when you take your receipts home, if you purchase those items, these are the receipts that you want to take pictures of and scan first. Any receipt will give you some money, but the ones that have your featured items are the ones that will give you the most and will build your money up the quickest, okay? So just go and explore it. After you've downloaded it, open it up and just explore everything. We can go through it more thoroughly on Sunday when we get our new coupons, and we can do some more different matchups with that. So there you go. This is your Fetch information. Now, the next thing that we're going to address, besides the Fetch and ways to make different, make more money on the money that you spend, is if you look in my description box below, there is an app for Get Upside, which is a gas rebate app. I have made $100 last year. Actually, it was $120 last year on that app for gas, just buying regular gas that I buy anyway, and at some restaurants as well, fast food restaurants actually, as well. And I had that put directly into my bank account or my PayPal account. So yeah, that is a great app for that. So if you get gas, you need Get Upside. And again, use my referral code and you will get money to start off with. There's also a referral code and a link for Ibotta. Now you want to do that one as well because it is one of the other popular ones. However, that one operates a little bit more differently and takes a little bit more time. So we can get into that as we go. But the first one we want to start with, for those of you who are new and aren't familiar, is Fetch. And of course, if any of my crazy friends out there have Fetch tips and information, please chime in, because I'm just kind of new at Fetch as well and learning as I go. Same goes for Ibotta. Get upside I'm pretty good at. Okay, the next thing is we're going to answer a couple of questions, because I've decided that we're going to do a video a day that's going to answer one or two questions that you've asked in the comments. So if you want questions answered, put it in the comments, and when I read the comments, I'll pick a couple of questions. One of the biggest and most asked questions, particularly by new folks, and that's the reason why I decided to do the answering a couple of questions, is because we have a lot of new folks, whether they be new to us or just new to couponing. But the most asked question is, what do you do when your transaction does not work out? Now, I chose this question because it's very significant for this weekend, because we've got a couple of glitches that quit working, and we have the PG glitch that is hit and miss, okay? It may work, it may not. So when you go into that, make sure you go into it with the idea that it's probably not going to work, because it's been reported as dead. But if it does work, oh, well, that would be great for you. Additional money, okay? Look at it that way. But if you go in and your transaction is supposed to be $6 and it comes up $13, and you're like me, you just simply don't have all that extra money to be hanging out, so to speak, well, there's a couple of ways to handle that. Now, me, if I'm in a store where I can't see the breakdown on the little keypad that tells me whether or not something came off, because in the newer operating system stores, you can see that, okay? And that helps you kind of know what's going on, or what didn't work or what did work, okay? And so you can decide whether or not you want to cancel the transaction or go on through it, because you have some idea. Now, on the older operating system stores, you don't see nothing except for what at the end, you know, what the bottom line is. But you can ask the cashiers to kind of, break it down. Does it look like something come off of everything? Does it look like my 5 off 5, 20 off of 25 came off? And sometimes they'll talk to you. And if it still doesn't look like it's coming out right, what I do is I'll still pay for it. And then when I go through it, whatever did not come off, it goes back to the store. Okay, I return whatever did not work. I do not keep it anymore if it doesn't work, unless it was something I really needed, because in the end, I probably got a decent price for it. But if I did not need it, such as Oral-B toothbrushes, or my 100th and 10th pack of razors, and it didn't work, you're going back. I'm just saying. Decision I made when they switched over to the systems that I couldn't see. I would go ahead and pay for it, and if it, straighten it out at home and take it back. Because if you try to do it in line, sometimes it takes too long. Now, the other option is to just simply cancel the transaction. Okay? And if you do that, it's really not that big a deal if you cancel the transaction. Now, if you if you have a cashier that gives you a hard time about canceling the transaction, leave one item, the smallest item, on there, and that way she still has a transaction, but everything else has been removed. I know it might not make any sense to you, but to the cashier it will. Okay, so that's how I handle it when my transactions do not work out the way they're supposed to work, okay? Next question is, what is corporate's phone number? Okay, I got people who want corporate's phone number. So here's corporate's phone number for Dollar General. And what I would do, if it's a big enough question, call corporate. If it's a complaint, try to get with the district manager first. Now, however, if that district manager does not call you back within 24 hours, you call corporate. Because believe you me, when corporate calls that district manager, they will be calling you back within the hour, usually. Okay, so those are your answers to those two questions. So if you have any questions that you'd like me to try to answer for you, put it in the comments, and, well, like I said, we'll try to answer a couple of questions a week. So there you go, guys, some information. Oh, and there was another question that I don't know the answer to, but I'll go ahead and address it. And that question was about the clearance event. Had I had any more dates? No, there's not been any more information to anyone right now about the clearance event. So we're still kind of hanging in the air when it comes to that. But you know, like I do, we got one coming. So blessings, and we'll talk again real soon.